Judging by how the Atlanta Falcons attacked their draft class, you can see what was their clear focus for the direction of this football team. Safety Jalen Hawkins out of Cal is a player whose coverage was very good for a strong safety. He picked off 10 passes in his career. The lone offensive player they selected in the 2020 NFL Draft was definitely a good one in center Matt Hennessy out of Temple. Now Hennessy will give them both good depth up front as well as an eventual heir to the position once veteran Alex Mack decides to leave. But what I liked most about the Falcons draft was that they went all in on improving the defense. Cornerback A.J. Terrell out of Clemson was our number 2 field corner in the draft class and instantly gives Atlanta a day 1 starter on the outside. His game reminds me a lot of Byron Jones. Marlon Davidson out of Auburn is a versatile defensive lineman, one who is capable of playing multiple techniques up front. I envision him being used as a game day matchup piece depending on the offensive lineman that they're facing. He's coming off of a strong week at the Reese's Senior Bowl. And I was a big fan of Fresno State linebacker Michael Walker. I thought at the Shrine Bowl, he showed his athleticism with how he was able to navigate in zone coverage. He's got good versatility as he's able to play all 3 backer spots. Tight end Jared Pinkney is really an astute blocker. He's technically sound, his hands and feet are in unison, and overall, he's a really solid receiver. I like how he's an underrated run after the catch guy and a very good route runner as well. When you look at Austin Edwards out of Ferris State, you see a defensive lineman who has very active hands at the point of attack, which keeps him in the fight on a down-to-down, rep-to-rep basis. He's got solid change of direction skills and proves to be an active closer around the quarterback. He's a 2-time Division II All-American who is coming off of an excellent week at the East-West Shrine Bowl. Mikey Daniel was a terrific running back at South Dakota State and will be making a transition to fullback at the NFL level. Obviously, he brings the running and receiving skills to the position, but down at the College Gridiron Showcase, he was able to show that his blocking skills are pretty solid, which should make his transition a lot easier. And cornerback Tyler Hall out of Wyoming is one of the top returners in the draft class. He shows a great deal of patience and coverage. In addition to having strong zone coverage skills, I like how he understands where he is on the field in terms of using the sideline as a help defender. Jawan Green was one of the better receivers in the FCS and the Colonial Athletic Association. He has tremendous acceleration to separate from defenders, and I like his closing speed to the football as well when he tracks it deep down the field. I feel like he has a chance to be a core special teamer. And speaking of being a core special teamer, I think that aptly describes Chris Rowland out of Tennessee State. He's very elusive with the ball in his hands, which made him one of the top returnmen in the FCS, and he can be utilized in the run game as well, and is also a very solid pass catcher, knowing when and where to use his body to make the reception. He was voted the Black College Hall of Fame Player of the Year this past season. And Evan Kosarczyk out of Buffalo has very good functional strength. And when you look at the downhill run game, he's able to quickly establish leverage and drive block the defender off the spot. I think he has an opportunity to provide good depth at tackle for Atlanta. I gave the Falcons a B+ for their draft. They were able to get very good prospects on defense that can contribute heavily in year 1 and was able to pull some sleepers like tight end Jared Pinkney out of Vanderbilt as an undrafted free agent. So overall, it was a strong class for a team that made it a mission to improve the defense, and he did a good job in accomplishing that goal with this class.